Vegetate presents. Welcome to my garden.
Welcome to Vegetate. This is Wes, and I am out in my greenhouse. And as you can see, well, I'll show some video here. Pretty big ice storm that hit most of the south of the United States. Covered pretty much all the way from Oklahoma all the way to Memphis and all the way up to as far as north as you can go. Anyway, it's pretty bad. The temperatures have been extreme for our area. We got down to 18 one night. They were predicting about 8. And I ran into a few problems. Mainly, I ran out of gas. I thought I had enough to get fast for the next 3 days. Unfortunately, either I ran out of gas or my regulator froze up, which is a possibility since I do keep the tank on the outside of the greenhouse. And I don't know what happened yet. I won't be able to know because everything's just so frozen. I can't, really work in it. It's just so cold and miserable. So, so then I'm out of gas. We're getting down in the 20s and below. So I cranked up the electric heaters, and unfortunately last night we lost power to that. One that broke some breakers, or a breaker. So I lost basically heat last night, probably around 3 o'clock in the morning or so. And unfortunately some of my plants did get below 28 degrees. And we lost a few plants. Not really lost them yet. I won't know until we warm up to see what the damage really is. I do know some of them are probably not going to make it. But for the most part, I was actually shocked that most of them did make it. My broccoli, on the other hand, loved it. And actually, it's like, woo, it's nice and cold in here. I'm going to put on some more broccoli. So we'll maybe get a pretty good, nice broccoli as well. But yeah, so we lost power and we lost heat in the greenhouse, so things get a little colder than I'd like for them to be in here, and unfortunately there was some damage, but that's the price you pay. You're not expecting to get a record snowstorm for the day and ice and temperatures being this extreme. I knew they were going to be bad this year, but I didn't think we were going to get bad. And you know what? It hadn't even technically entered winter yet. We're just now late fall, if you will. And we got about 2 or 3 more months of this, so only time will tell to see how bad this winter really is. So I may be pushing my boundaries here. Again, the greenhouse is falling apart. It was covered in snow, about 6 inches of snow and about a ½ inch of ice. I kept coming out here to knock it off, and the plastic is just deteriorating faster than I'm hoping. I'm hoping I can make it through the winter because it's not doing too well. But again, my plants are surviving, and we're doing really well. Here's all the different icicles. I've never seen icicles that long. There's some really long ones in there. Look at this one. That one right there in the middle is ridiculous. It makes me think of the Christmas story where the kid says, "You'll shoot your eye out." Anyway, it says an icicle fell off the porch and nearly killed him. That's what I think of when I see that. Inflatable snowman who's frozen in time, and you can't get him to inflate. It's too much ice and snow on him. So, tree in my driveway, all the leaves are not off yet, so therefore it caused it to weight it down, and you can see as it's touching the ground in my yard. Can't get my car out without breaking the limbs. So magnolia trees across the street didn't do too well, so you can see multiple limbs broke. Here's what the summer garden looks like in the middle of winter, as you can see. Covered in ice. Part of it's melted though. We had almost 1 inch or ½ inch of ice. That's a good, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna say almost ½ inch of ice. Still here 2 days later. We hadn't even got above freezing or any sunlight to even melt it. There's the old scarecrow. He's has better days. Oh man. Oh, there it goes. Sweet. Oh, it's very satisfying, let me tell you. beat is turning. But one thing I'm not noticing is the compost is frozen on the inside. It's not moving. It's still stuck in one spot. It looks like a semi has jackknife on the road on top of the hill here. Hey, say hi to the camera, guys.
Hi.
Tell me what y'all think about it.
It's great. It's fun.
I don't think he thinks it's that fun. Sucks to be him. Lesson of the day is, if you've got a greenhouse and you got heat in there, if you're not using a wood stove or something like that, you're relying on propane or electricity, you might want to have a third option. And as you know from a previous video, which I'll post right here, those little candle heater, flower pot heaters do not work. They don't put enough heat. I don't think it would have helped at all. If you're having the middle of this storm, which most of you probably are, or in winter weather, good luck and keep safe. And again, thanks for watching. We love everything you guys do for us. If you like this video, click the little thumbs up button, and we'll see you next time. Remember, it grows things.